And I expected to die at the wave. Well, alright then. And that was also a fluke from 17%. What the heck? Yes! Finally, dude. Let's go. That took a bit too long for my taste. Nice. Okay, well, I'm happy to have that done. That was an okay experience. Alright, so let's talk about Sleepless by ChaSe. This is a level that I chose because of the GDDP. It looked really fun, and I can argue it is very fun. However, my enjoyment kind of decreased as it went on. I think that's just my personal enjoyment in the level. There were certain aspects of the gameplay which I didn't really like. The robot part was a little annoying at times. I felt like it was kind of unfair at times. It was definitely harder than the rest of the level, but I wouldn't say it made the level unbalanced at all. It was just a harder part in the level that I personally kind of disliked gameplay-wise. However, the decoration in that part was phenomenal, don't get me wrong. I think that's the coolest part of the level. In general, though, I did find the gameplay fun to practice and do runs on. I think this is a very solid level overall. It's not the best level ever, but it's still pretty good. My first two bits of progress from 0 were 15% and 17%, and then I fluked the level all the way from 17 to 93, and then I have not gotten back to that part after the duels since that death. So that was like yesterday. So I'd say my experience was pretty decent. However, it was a bit frustrating at times. I also just had to keep adjusting my click patterns all the time, because I would find one way to do it, which worked, and then somehow it would just stop working, and then I would need to find another click pattern, which would lead into more problems, and then that made me forget the click patterns for the other parts because I would be focusing too much on that part when I got to it. But that only happened a few times. I think, to say something pretty positive about the level, I think the ship part where it went really fast, kind of in like the middle of the level, I think that's 41%. It's either 41 or 55, I forget. But the ship part where it goes zoom, that was probably my favorite part. I think it was super fun to play. I didn't die there that much. It wasn't that hard to learn, and it felt very satisfying to pass. I just thought it was pretty fun. Pre-drop was very easy, very consistent the whole way through. The first part of the drop was very consistent, especially with the spider and ball. That was really good. Also, just something to comment about on the level. I love the UFO sync on the first part of the drop to the music. It's the same thing that's done in the Extreme Demon Mind Control, actually. And I don't know if this level came out before or after Mind Control. Sleepless does the same thing in its own drop as it does in Mind Control's drop with the UFO sync. I think that was really cool. But yeah, I think the duels I made harder for myself. I think I always kept thinking, oh, these are kind of poorly made, like the first cube section and the duels, but they're not. I just didn't spend enough time on them as I needed to, and they're pretty straightforward. I just thought I was doing the correct click pattern when I wasn't. So yeah, not horrible. I definitely would recommend this as one of your first few Insane Demons. It's definitely leaning towards easier Insane Demon, but I wouldn't say it's quite like Mastermind difficulty or like Hard Demon difficulty. It's still pretty difficult at some parts. Definitely not as hard as Heritage, but yeah, I would recommend this level. This is a very solid level. My total attempts on this level are 1,154. This didn't take me that long. I started this level yesterday. I got 93 yesterday, and very happy with that. Yeah, I do not have much to say about this level. It's just good with a period at the end. Yeah, and I guess with that, I will end the video here. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.